Greetings, subscribers. Friday the 13th is a classic horror franchise about the iconic killer Jason Voorhees. Although different Friday the 13th movies have been shot in different locations, the first one was shot around Blairstown, New Jersey. And in recent years, it's become a tradition that when the actual day of Friday the 13th falls, fans travel from all over the world to unite and celebrate together in Blairstown. I attended on Friday, May 13th of 2022. I saw that behind the Blairstown Diner, an event called the Minicon was happening. Clearly, there were a lot of fans there enjoying themselves, shopping at vendors, hanging out, etc. But there was a $20 admission just to enter, and I personally did not want to pay that price for an outdoor event on a day when it looked like it could rain at any given moment. So I went inside the diner and got a bite to eat. This diner was of course seen in the movie when Steve Christie ate his last meal. The waitress who served me had Jason hockey masks painted on her fingernails. She mentioned that she's lived in this town her whole life, and her grandfather was a cop who did some work with security back when the movie was being filmed. And there were plenty of other Friday and horror fans in there. After the meal, I took a short walk about 2 blocks to historic Main Street, where there were more fans hanging out. I saw the theater called Roy's Hall, which Annie briefly walked past in the movie.
The traffic was so bad he didn't make it.
And across the street from Roy's Hall was a small yard where fans could hang out some more. This yard included a little photo shoot. Fans would stand on a canoe in front of a screen and look like they were being attacked by someone dressed as Jason to try to sort of recreate that classic ending of the first film. But behind this yard was the Friday the 13th Museum. Cost only $5 to enter, and inside were all different kinds of props from the movies, as well as fan films, other decorations, and all kinds of stuff. The staff was very friendly and willing to tell me about the museum. My first question was, how often is this museum opened?
We're only open on Friday the 13th, so about once or twice a year.
The plan is by the end of the year to have this open every Friday. So, and we're an all-volunteer organization, so it's hard to get a volunteer here all the time, but the long-term goal is to have someone here open every Friday in the dead of winter. Because the fans come year-round, and now they're coming from literally all over the world. Today we had a bunch of people from the UK, Canada, Germany, so they trickle in, and they trickle in now throughout the year here, which is great for our local businesses.
Then I was curious to ask, besides all the fans who visit this museum, has it ever been visited by any cast or crew members of a Friday the 13th movie?
Let's see here. What all actors have we had here before?
We've had a good amount of alumni from the franchise. We started with Ari Lehman, who was Jason Voorhees Part 1. And then we had Steve Dash, the late Steve Dash, Jason Voorhees Part 2. We've had Robbie Morgan from Part 1. CJ Graham was huge for us. He is Jason Voorhees from Part 6. We've had Tom McLaughlin, director from Part 6. We did a live Q&A with Victor Miller, who's the screenwriter from Part 1. That was huge for fans at Jason Fest. We held that a few years ago. And Victor Miller rarely does public appearances, so it was really nice to have him there. I think that's about it. And then a lot of the fan film actors we've had, just because of the dispute between Cunningham and Miller. There's been an ongoing court case over who actually owns Jason Voorhees, the character. So during that time, fans have come together and put together their own money to create various Friday the 13th fan films, and we've hosted a number of them over the years as well. We had the entire cast and crew from Vengeance. Behind you is the screen used Jason Voorhees costume from Friday the 13th Vengeance. So, we had Bugsy, who's also from the Friday the 13th game. So it's neat. We've had a really good turnout over the past 6 years, and we'll keep going.
Okay, Jeanette and Logan, thank you both so much for taking the time to talk to me, and thank you to all the volunteers at the museum for everything you do to keep this going. I really had a great time visiting, and I saw that I was not the only one. A lot of fans had a blast. And I also just want to say, even though I skipped the mini-con, just visiting Blairstown on a Friday the 13th was truly a pleasure. As a Friday and horror fan myself, gathering with so many people who share my enthusiasm for horror is always very exciting. I definitely plan to return to Blairstown for more Friday the 13th in the future. And to all viewers, thank you for watching. Please hit like and leave your comments below. I'd love to discuss or answer any questions you may have. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. I would love to have you. Thank you.